Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm just going to do a little day in the life. Just a typical day. I get up about 4:30 and leave the house about 5 to catch the bus. It's really dark in the morning. The street lights are mainly covered up by the trees, so I have to use a torch. I really don't want to step on a slug or trip over a branch, so I use my little torch so I can see. And I don't really like to look around because I'm scared because it's so dark. So this day was really windy and the trees were really blowing hard, so it was extra spooky. Also the moon was out and it was really bright, so that was nice to watch. So I did a 4-hour shift. I only work part-time now, so I did my little 4-hour shift. And this is my view from the bus stop. It's a nice view of the castle. See all the flags waving in the wind. Watching all the cars go past. I work in a fashion retailer as a visual merchandiser, and I've been working on the homeware section lately, so it's really fun doing all the home displays. So yeah, it was a nice shift actually. So I got the bus home. It was nice to see all the trees, all the leaves changing colour. Now it's getting to be autumn. I go past a Greggs here, which always makes me really hungry. But I'm trying to be good and not spend money on things I don't need. But I really, really want a cheese and onion pasty. So I might have to treat myself one day. Go to Greggs. If you've never had a Greggs, they are it's like a bakery, I guess. They do all kinds of different pasties. I think they're most famous for their sausage roll, and they do a vegan version now. But yeah, it's always nice to get a little pasty and a little cake. I'm just thinking about them now, it's making me even more hungry. I'm not happy about that. So yeah, if I talk about something else, distract myself from thinking about Greggs. So I take the shortcut home after I get off the bus. I don't like going this way in the morning because it's extra scary in the dark. And the last time I went down here, I walked through 3 spider webs and there was a spider on my hand, and I was just absolutely traumatized. So I don't take this way anymore in the morning. So yeah, here's a shot of my feet. It was bin day, so I had to avoid all of the bins in the middle of the road and the bags everywhere. I think because it was windy, they were just blowing everywhere. So yeah, I didn't put any of them back, I just hopped over them. So I got home about 10:30, I think, and I was starving, so I had a little bowl of cereal just to keep me going till lunch. Had some brown flakes. I love just having cereal. It's so nice. I was going to watch something on the telly, but it said it was updating or something. So yeah, I couldn't watch anything on there. So I went up and thought I'll do a couple of chores. So I had to make the bed. The baby was over my in-laws. They mind her some of the days that I'm in work. So just while she's over there, I do some of the things around the house that I can't do when she's there. And I also am breastfeeding, so when I get home I pump, so I've got like a double wearable pump. So I just do some bits around the house while I'm pumping. Kill two birds with one stone. I don't know why I had such a hard time folding up this throw. It took me ages. And I don't know what the point was. Because I come and just dump my clean laundry on it anyway. So, yeah, next job on my list is to do a load of laundry. I've got a clothes horse that I use to dry my laundry, and it broke, which I was so annoyed because it was like quite a big one and it was really good. But yeah, I used it too much. So I was down like a day of laundry because I didn't have a horse. But anyway, this is me pouring out my milk. I was done with my pump. So yeah, look away if this is too much for you, but it's only natural. So, yeah, I think I got about 90 mil, maybe. No, I think I had 120, which is a usual amount, I think, for a pumping session. I always find it so satisfying pouring out the milk and seeing how much you've managed to get. So you've got to try and remove all the air before you seal the bag. So yeah, just trying to seal it up here. And then you've got to write well, not your name, because I know it's mine. Write the date and the amount and pop it in the fridge. She'll have that tomorrow morning. So then, this is my most hated task that I have to do, which is washing the pump parts. I don't know why, I just absolutely hate it. It doesn't even take that long, but I just, for some reason, really dislike it. I used to pump in work, but I've just recently stopped because she doesn't feed as much anymore. Now that she's turned 1, she's just like dropped the amount that she's feeding. So thank God I don't have to carry all the pumping stuff back and forth to work anymore. Don't have to lug the big bags around. So yeah, I just do it when I get home instead. So yeah, it's not too bad anymore. Then I made myself some lunch. I was really tired today, so I couldn't be bothered doing anything proper, so I was really naughty. I had toast. And I don't know if anyone else thinks it's gross, but I love it. I had salmon paste on toast. It's something that my dad always used to have, salmon paste. And everyone who I've told about it think that it's disgusting, but I absolutely love it. And I don't like fish to eat any other time, so I don't know why I like it, but I do. It does smell gross, but I think it tastes really nice. So if you've never tried it, give it a go. I sat down with my lunch and I watched Your Mum, My Dad, or My Mum, Your Dad, or whatever it's called. I always find it really hard to find new programs to watch. But I did watch when the baby was little. I had more time to watch stuff. I watched Married at First Sight. I watched the UK one and Australia. And they were really good, so I thought I'd give this a go. It's like a similar kind of style, I guess. But yeah, it looks quite good so far. But the only thing that's really annoying is the amount of music that they're playing. It's like every single time there's a conversation, it's like some like upbeat music, like breaks into song. It's like it's too much. It's too much music. But yeah, something just to put on. When I finished my lunch, I still had an hour till the baby was due to come home, so I thought I would use that time to film a little video with my lovely keyboard here. And then I went to make a coffee. So I made myself a coffee and then made a tea to put in my flask so I can just have it later. And I'm drinking like a tea to help like with my milk supply. So it's like a herbal tea. It says it's got licorice in it, which I'm not too keen on, but it does taste really nice. I put a little bit of honey in there, so yeah, it's quite nice. And I'm using my favourite mug, which always just makes me feel like a little bit better. Like purple's my favourite colour anyway, and it has the Polly Pocket logo on it, which was my favourite when I was little. So whenever I have this mug, it just makes me feel like that little bit better. Then I move on to writing my shopping list for tonight. It is food shop day. I'm not sure if I'm going to go or if my husband's just going to go by himself. I don't know if I'm too tired. So yeah, I've got like a master list that I go through, and then I can write a list from that, just so you can go through the master list and see what you need, and it saves you like forgetting the things that you need before you get to the shop. And my husband likes to just wing it, and I'm like, oh my god, no, you will forget everything, because there's so much more now that you need to get for like the baby or just around the house that he just won't think of. So yeah, I need to write a list. And like, I love writing lists and just writing things out, and I feel like I'd never get a chance really to write things anymore. So even if it's just doing like my shopping list, at least I can take the time and do a little bit of writing. So the baby came home about 1:00, 1:30, and it was due to rain at about 3. So I said to her, do you want to go to the park? Get your shoes on, go to the park. So she was very excited. So, because it's meant to rain now for a few days, so this would probably be the last dry day, last chance we get to go to the park. And she's only recently started walking, so we got her a little pair of shoes, and she loves it. Every chance she gets to get her shoes on and go for a little walk, she absolutely loves it. So yeah, this is just the clouds. Rain clouds starting to form. We cut across the field eventually to get to the park. But, yeah, so this is her on the swing. She's so cute, she loves the swing. I have put her on the slide as well a couple of times, and she's like, she was really into it. But it was absolutely so windy. She was like being blown away on the swing. Her hair was like a mohawk. I don't know if you can tell from the trees how windy it was, but it was very windy. So we went home and I put the washing out from earlier onto my new horse. I was kind of stuck figuring out how to put the horse up, but got there in the end. It feels a little bit more flimsy than my last one, but hopefully it stays up. I don't know if anyone else puts their washing out like a certain way, but I like have to have it like a certain way or I need to redo it. Like if my husband offers to do it, I'm like, I know you're just trying to be nice, but no, because you will do it wrong and then I'll redo it. But I like to start with like the biggest things on the outside. And I also like to group them together, so if there's like a pair of pyjamas, I want that pair next, like together on the horse. And same with like pairs of socks. I have them in their pairs on the horse. And I also sometimes like to group things by colour. Like sometimes like if I've done a colour wash, the one half of the horse will be like pinky, reddy, purpley, and then the other half of the horse will be all the like blue, grey. And I don't know why, I just always find it really satisfying to like put my washing out a certain way. So I just put a coat and a pram suit on the little hooks in the middle. I just got them for the baby from Vinted, because we've recently had like a little bit of colder weather, and I realised like I haven't got any like warmer clothing for her. I've only got like summery clothes, so I like panic bought a few things on Vinted. So I went and picked them up the other day and gave them a wash. They look like they're in like really good condition. And the pram suit is from Marks and Spencer. So I get most of her clothes off of Vinted. It's so expensive if you were to buy everything new, especially as like she'll wear things sometimes just once and then she's grown out of it. So yeah, I just get everything off Vinted for her now. And then if people want to buy her a present, if they wanted to buy her new clothes, they can crack on. So after a bit of playtime, I took the baby up for a nap, a little afternoon nap. I got this projector and it is so nice. The stars and the moons. And it came with like a few different options, so you can change the pattern to different things. And there's like a Christmas one, Halloween, birthday. There's like space, animals, under the sea ones. So there's a few different ones, but the stars are the absolute favourite, and she loves them. So now she's started to say star, star. It's so cute. And then I went to just watch the rain for a bit. It started to rain later than it forecast, but yeah, it was nice to just have a little bit of rain for a change. And then when the baby woke up, she wanted to watch Hop Little Bunny. It's her favourite thing to watch at the moment, and it is on constantly. But yeah, I'm not too sick of it yet, thankfully. I didn't really film much else in the day because my husband got home from work, and then we had our tea. We had chicken and rice, and it was really yummy actually. Yeah, then my husband went shopping to Sainsbury's, did the weekly shop while I did bedtime with the baby, and then I went to sleep the same time as the baby because I've got to get up then at 4:30 the next day. So yeah, that's just like a typical day in the life for me with a 1-year-old. I hope you enjoyed it. So yeah, I'll just leave you with the rain now.